Hi mga kapatid, my name is PJ Oliveros and TPG or Faces have asked me to help you, to be your angel, and I just want to be more proactive sa situation because I've been there. I came here in America 2008 and I just want to be honest with you, when I first moved in here 2008, when I moved here in Greenville, may mga challenges, end of my first night, talagang hindi ako nakatulog sa apartment, I was in the car, because of so many reasons, which I can explain to you later on. And to avoid those things, actually, pag, unang gabi, kotse, the next day na ako ang apartment pero I have nothing there. For 5 months, I was sleeping, or 4 months siguro, 4 or 5 months, I was sleeping in the carpet. Wala akong gamit, I only have a car, I have only a room, I have only a job, that's all. A few money, and ay syempre ayokong ma-experience na ng mga kababayan natin and to all the teachers, international teachers who are coming here. Kasi the challenge of, moving to a new place, moving to a new venture is already challenging, new culture. Mas mahirap pa pag, clueless ka sa mga iba't ibang bagay tapos medyo overwhelming. So, to be honest with you, I'm doing this video kasi nga para matulungan kayo maaga. There will also be a time that my family from the Philippines are coming and I'll be very busy and I don't wanna mawalan ng time sa inyo at matulungan kayo. I would like to, be more proactive, and maybe kung may mga question kayo later on, masagot na nito at we can move smoothly, especially sa housing, sa kotse, or sa anumang bagay, I'm helping two companies, Faces and TPG teachers. So I'm making just one simple video for all. Mainly talaga Tagalog ako sa mga Pinoy, because meron din mga international teacher that I help coming from different countries. So let's talk about pag-arrive nyo rito. When you arrive here, of course, the main thing is, of course, yung housing nyo, yung housing. Okay, there are several options for housing. Number one sa housing is yung apartment. Like me, when I came here, 2008 apartment. That time, one bedroom, um, I would say magandang lugar na ako that time. I was paying like good 400. Ang mga apartment dito, mostly kasama dyan yung mga tubig and yung pag-pick up ng trash, tsaka yung mismong bahay lang. Hindi kasama yung kuryente, hindi kasama yung cable o internet. Okay? Minsan ang kuryente nahati pa sa dalawa, merong panglamig, may pang-init pa. So, electric and gas kung tawagin. So, yun. We can, pag ikaw kumuha ng apartment, ang typical, you will apply for the apartment, check yung background nyo, and then every application mayroong corresponding na kabayaran niya, application fee, and that's non-refundable. You can you can lose it or you can, gain it towards your application. And fair, I would say fair, hindi naman gano'ng kadali. Fair, give you idea, siguro sa 20 na teachers na dumating last year, I would say maybe dalawa lang o isa lang ang naalala ko na nakakuha ng apartment. Mostly of them, they were, na house sila, nagkaroon sila ng sponsor na house to help them about it, which I'll explain to you. Pero sa apartment, I would like you to think about this one. Your apartment rate depends on of course, maraming factor yan. Depende sa availability, sa time, sa credit score ninyo, at sa lugar. There are places that very pricey because of its location. There are not so pricey, but yung location could be sketchy, kumbaga tawagan. But of course, let's say apartment. I hope you can see my screen. Apartment in Greenville. Okay, just to have an idea. Apartment for Greenville. So, apartment from Greenville, you can see here, depende sa nga kung gaano siya kaganda, you can call, some of this one are 1,300 na, very different from the time that when I came in here. Let's see prices here. Maximum, oh, look, minimum is 900 na. The maximum 1,100. Let's see if that will work. Okay, good. So, nasa ganyan prices siya, nasa 900 na siya. You can see that on apartment.com. Parang ganito lang yung dati tinirahan namin. Anyway, let's see if merong cheaper than this. Let's say, the reason why I would like to know if you would like to do the apartment, so I can call them now and maybe get their application form or talk to them kung may available. Kasi meron nga tayong makita siguro na pasok sa budget natin, pero ang availability niya naman is mga December pa, or I do not know. It matters na malaman natin siya kaagad. Hindi siya yung ganun lang kasimple. Let's say this is an apartment. 62 cheap apartment in Greenville. Let's see. So let's say one bedroom. Okay, this is not it. Okay. 600 then. But, yeah, we're 656. So yeah, we can call the Crescent. The number is here. We can call them and message them. So 656. Itong like that. We can call the Crescent. If you're interested, let me know. Message nyo ako and I will call them. This is in Whitehorse. Okay. So Whitehorse Road. Okay. So there you go. Para magka-idea lang kayo. So plus that one, you're gonna pay your kuryente, your internet. So an average yan mga pag taglamig tsaka tag-init na matindi, summertime tsaka wintertime, malakas ang kuryente niyo. Pero anything between summertime and winter, medyo bababa siya. I would say the average like 100, depends sa laki syempre. Tsaka sa kung bago yung, yung system or luma. Pero hit or miss nasa 100 to 150. So you're gonna pay another $200 in an average, okay? Additional more for your kuryente and internet. We all know internet is a must, pero depende sa inyo yan. Then your furnitures. Sa furnitures naman, may makukuha naman tayo sa mga, ang tawag dito, mga garage sales, kung meron, and we have to hold it also. You can also check Goodwill. Alam mo dati nung kami ni misis, sa Goodwill lang kami namimili kasi ito yung mga second hand or mga puwede pa, mapapagtitiisan. So, mga donated stuff 'yan. So, yeah, pagdating niyo rito, I think kasi wala namang mabibili sa Goodwill na online, kailangan pupunta matagal kung ano yung available. So yun yung isang option. Yung isang option naman, if you have a family or friend here that we know, we can talk to them already. Okay? Um, ang isang suggest ko rin sa inyo, meron din akong bahay na tinutuluyan ng mga ibang teachers. So I have 5 rooms there. Tatlo ngayon nakatira ngayon doon. Yung isa lilipat ng school district, but the two of them will stay. Si Micah and si Alistar. Then we will have 3 rooms going to be available. There are 2 bathrooms there to share. we can accommodate up to six. Yung isa pwede mag-share. Isang room malaki, master's bedroom, can be shared by two people. The rest could be isa-isa. Of course, kapag sharing, mas mura. And I will talk to you about the details of that one if you are interested with that. I can have a separate video for that and information. But right now, I really need to know your plans. Kasi if you want to do apartment, we can search now. I can call them now. Or if you want to go with a sponsor house like this, so at least as soon as you come in here, day one pa lang, meron ka ng tirahan. And in my house that I'm renting out, it's fully furnished na. Kumbaga wala ka nang isipin ng materyales. Kama, everything is already provided for you. Kasama pa yung mga teachers. Not to sell it, but of course, that is just... And also, yung isang bahay namin, nasa Greenville siya. So, kasi kasama yung mga teachers. So, it's a good, I guess, support system din. Again, please message me whatever you decide kasi so pag meron na kaming teachers, na fully booked na siya, okay na siya, then we'll look for other options for you. Again, in a minute or two, at 11 mayroon akong school meeting. Message lang niyo po ako at the sooner we fix this one, the better for both of us. Pero no pressure, of course. Like me, I came in here without anything. I figure out everything when I arrive. Although that time I was given a week and a half before the school year. So it depends on when you guys coming here. So nagamatter din yun. So please, of course, the sooner we do it, the better for us. So at least ma-anticipate natin. And also, meron din yung pinapilap sa akin yung mga like yung faces, kung meron silang about sa tirahan nyo. Yung kotse, we can also talk about the cars. And I'll have another video for that. Okay? Again, thank you so much. And congratulations and embrace yourself and this will be fun and this will be I would say life changing for all of us, for all of you especially. Let me know if there's anything I can do, whatever you think of or you have question, please message me. Okay, bye, thank you so much. Hi, it's me again. This is PJ. This is the second part of the video I made for you guys. um, this second video will talk more about transportation. Kotse, sakyan, paano pumasok, paano mas maging maayos ang buhay nyo sa pagpasok, pag-uwi, sa transportation. From house to school, school to house. Okay. So just to give you an idea, here in Greenville, South Carolina, we do not have a main organized public transportation. 90 to 95% of the people they don't ride. They ride. They drive their own or sumasakay sila sa Uber or majority nag-drive ng sarili ng sakyan. Wala ritong, jeep, wala ritong, of course, sorry to say, wala ritong bus to take you to point A to point B or substation or train like other big cities, like New York, DC. Walang ganun dito. So, it is really, number one, it's really important that you know how to drive. If you can drive and you have a driver's license, make sure you bring that one. If you don't drive much, but you have a driver's license, practice a little bit more and make sure you have a valid driver's license. If you don't drive at all and you think you still have time to practice driving, at least know something basic, go ahead, do that one now. Okay, and get your driver's license. Back it. Why? Why do you need that one? Number one, if you drive, then the only challenge for us is to get a car for you to use, going to school, coming back, doing some errands, go to the grocery, and everything, takes you to point A to point B. Madali lang kumuha ng kotse rito. Just we have money. I'll talk about money later on, okay? Number two, if you have a driver's license and you know somewhat of driving, just to tell you the truth, my wife, she does not know how to drive in the Philippines. When she moved here, tinuruan siya mag-drive and it was so easy for her to learn here. It's easier to drive here in United States compared to the Philippines. Okay? It's up to you. How would you see bakit, kung bakit mas madali mag-drive dito sa Amerika kumpara sa Pilipinas. The one simple thing I can tell you is that maluwag ang kalsada dito. Walang taong tumatawid ng basta-basta sa kalsada. So that makes it easier. And karamihan sa mga kotse rito are automatic vehicle. Okay? Number three, if you don't know how to drive yet, now you still have time to drive. Just learn, practice, get your driver's license, and then when you get here, yun nga, like I said, like my wife, mag-aral ka lang pag nandito. Maraming mga Filipino teachers or any teachers here can help you to do that one. Okay. So don't, it's a good lifelong skills that na matutunan natin, and I'm willing to help you. My wife and the rest of the other teachers will be willing to help you. Now, so what if you don't want to drive and everything? Okay, some of the teachers that I know that I help to find their houses and they don't really know how to drive. I told them you have two options there. First, you figure out from your school if somebody nearby your location can pick you up and take you to school and day to day. That's a good point. A lot of nice American or Filipino teachers here or everyone, kahit sino, are willing to help. Okay, but of course that help, it's meron tayong mabait talaga na they don't ask you to pay for anything. But some, they ask you to pay for something, because here in America, may hindi naman lahat, of course. Marami pa rin mabait na they don't charge you for anything. But iba meron kasi, you pay gas, you pay insurance, you pay time and everything, okay? But it's good na matuto pa rin kayo mag-drive kasi despite na meron somebody to help you, what about on the weekends? What if you have to do grocery? What if you have to go to church? What if you have to do something else? That, na meron din sa ibang schedule, ibang tao, it might be a challenging for you later on. So, this is to inspire you or to motivate you na kumuha ng kotse, or kung hindi man, andito ako at kung pamilya ko or yung mga ibang teachers, if we're available, we can help you. To give you an idea, in our house, we have a basement na may mga teacher na nakatira doon. And some of them, they don't drive, and they're helping each other, we tell them, or the other teacher will tell them, oh, this is the day that we're gonna do grocery. Kung gusto mo sumabay, yeah, you can join us, and people help each other, which is really, really nice about it. So something that is an option for you. So I'm not telling you that this is the only option to drive. There's another option for us, but of course that's a very situational, and pero again, like I said, I encourage you to drive if you can. Another one is that kung hindi kayo makapag-drive, Uber, pwede kayong sumabay sa mga kapwa teacher nyo na pwede kayong isabay papuntang school. Pero malalaman nyo lang yon, either meron kang kapwa na Pilipino or housemate or nearby that can pick you up, take you to school, and take you back. Or sa day one nyo sa school ninyo, you can ask your principal, maybe this is just maybe mataas yung probabilities, hindi natin alam kung meron kayong katrabaho na madadaanan yung titirahan niyo. So maraming factor involved doon. Kung maraming factor kung saan natira, may factor din doon kung may co-worker kayo na willing to do it at the same time on the way for that. So something that you will consider later on. Okay? So kotse, the vehicle. Ang kotse, of course, it really depends on you. Meron kang makuha siguro na, of course, sky's the limit ng presyo, Pero I guess the decent experience ko last year sa mga teachers na, yung 10, 20 teachers na dumating, I know there's one teacher who got it for 3,000, 3,000 worth, and I believe it's still working well. Of course, nandun yung mga maintenance niya na kailangan mong i-provide. So, do you need to have 3,000 by now? Maybe, maybe not. Meron din ka rin makuha kotse mas mura-mura doon. Meron ka rin makuha, of course, sa kotse na medyo mas mahal doon. Pero remember that may reason ba't mas mura siya, may reason ba't mas mahal siya. May mga maintenance na kasama siya, which we can talk about and discuss this later on. Now, what if I don't have much money to buy a car right away? Kasi pagdating ko, of course, hindi pa tayo nagkatrabaho and everything. Maybe iba sa inyo may naipon or iba sa inyo may pera doon or wala. Remember your school, your no, your company, TPG or Faces. I believe they verify with them. I think as far as I remember, so don't quote me for this. I think meron silang pinaprovide na loan, free interest loan that you can borrow from, let's say, Faces or TPG. I think, kung wala, hindi ko lang alam kung magkano eksakto. Sabihin natin, this amount. Sabihin natin 1,000, sabihin natin 1,000 lang. I do not know exact. So, may 1,000, pautangin ka nila, bibigyan nila sa yun, and then you pay that one, I guess, at a certain time or dahan-dahan without interest. That's, I guess, their good way to help you to start your life here in America. And that's a good way to maybe use that one for your car. Or iba naman, sumabay-sabay, meron naman ng ibang teachers din dito na kilala ko that they did not buy their car after like maybe 3 months or four or something like that. They waited for the right moment and then nag-ipon man sila. So nag-Uber sila at the time. Uber here depends on, of course, how far are you. Typically yan, sabi mo ng mga $10 maybe closest. Kasi, depende sa gano'ng kalayo, of course. I cannot tell you that it's always minimum 10. It really depends. Kung gaano kalayo yung school mo from where you live. So meron nga akong isang teacher dati minsan or dati nag-Uber sila or sumasabay sila nagka-carpooling sila. They pay certain amount, habang doon nakaipon na sila, and then naging kumpiyansa na sila sa lugar, nag-aasal sila mag-drive, now they have their own car. So those are the things. So doon yung idea for the transportation. For the next part, so first was the housing, now transportation. The next masabi ko is sa school nyo, sa trabaho nyo. Okay? This again, maybe extra of my information I can share with you. Of course, expect natin na yung mga estudyante rito, school muna. Ang school is para siyang one big district. Tapos meron siyang mga multiple schools, high schools. There are 15 high school. There are, I don't know, maybe 20 to 30 middle schools and a bunch of elementary schools. Okay, magandang support system din dito sa where I came from, and then kahit sa mga kilala ko na middle school teacher and elementary, meron tayong support system. And may tumutulong talaga na yung principal, assistant principal, and the instructional coach, and the chair department, or yung team ninyo sa school, they support. You just have to ask. Sometimes they will come to you, help you, and then, pero sometimes you have to be able to ask directly to them. What can I do? What do I need to do? And everything. So it's something that you have to believe that hindi ka naman napapahiya kung nagtatanong ka. They understand that you're new. They understand that uh, they're here for a reason to help you. There's this called mentorship program, and I believe Greenville County District have hired somebody to be their instructional coach for international teacher alone. So magandang bagay yun kasi they will help lahat talaga ng international teachers. Tapos, ano ba masabi ko? Sa school naman, sa mga estudyante, it's a student. Estudyante yan. They're young, so they can be very, uh, both sides. They can be challenging sometimes. They can be so much blessing. So, it's how yung perspective nyo sa classroom na sa inyo na yan. But the culture na mas-share ko is is much different kumpara sa Pilipinas. Do not expect that sobrang parehas. No, they have big difference. The culture, the upbringing ng mga Amerikano is somehow different from sa Pilipinas. Especially, I think lahat naman tayo ay magtuturo sa public school dito sa Amerika. Medyo iba ang diskarte, if I can say that way. But it's doable. That's why nandito ang Greenville County, nandito mga kapwa natin Pilipino na magkaroon tayo ng tulong-tulungan, kung ano mang maipapayo namin, kung ano mang mabibigay namin, just let us know, and we will try to reach out to you or help you in any way that you need it. Just make sure you stay strong, and enjoy time being here, kasi there are moments talaga na medyo maging challenging, but always remember that why are you here, and this is a good opportunity for you. And sa lahat ng bagay, sa experience, opportunity, sa makaipon and everything, okay? Dito sa school, nagpo-provide sila ng Chromebook, ng laptop, okay? Meron na ditong smart board, maraming bagay na pino-provide nila or you can access para magamit mo sa classroom mo. So, hindi mo na kailangan isipin na magkaroon na kasi ako nung dumating sa Amerika, before ako dumating sa Amerika, I bought my laptop in the Philippines knowing na gagamitin siya, which, I barely use it because meron nang binigay sa akin laptop. May mga laptop din mga estudyante, so parang naging pointless siya at that time. Pero, yeah. Yeah, please, again, I'm here to help you. Please feel free to email me, text me, message me, whatever, kung may tanong kayo. Okay? I need to know, again, like I said, with the housing and the car, please let me know ahead of time. I know some of you may be like, gusto nyo lang, malalaman, gusto nyo planuhin na lang pagdating nyo rito. That is okay also, pero the challenge there will be much bigger kung antay pa natin yon. Pero I understand some of you, even me, I didn't buy into that idea. I want to see first kung ano situation. Minsan, that's a good idea, pero remember, there's also a time frame that, depende kung kailan kayo darating dito. Kasi may time frame na maybe you only have a few days. Kasi pagdating nyo rin sa America, you don't jump in right away. To give you an idea here, paulit-ulit ang idea. Pagdating nyo rito, meron kayong few days to do fingerprinting, social security, kailangan nyo pang ng TB testing before kayo pumasok sa classroom. Those things takes days. Meron kayong orientation sa district. So yung mga bagay na yun, it will take you some days before, tapos kung isisingit mo dun yung paghanap ng kotse, paghanap ng apartment, it's doable, pero it's really a little bit challenging. Okay, but it's doable. And I'm here to help you to do those things. And the other Filipino teachers na kasama na nandito, pero we have to plan it. So I'm just trying to be proactive here and to give you an idea para alam nyo na yung mga setup. Okay? Again, I hope this video helps. Wala naman akong intention just to promote my housing or to promote wala rin akong property to sell cars. And I'm not leaning to anything. I'm just here mainly to help you magka-idea kayo kasi what 2024, maybe 15 years ago, I was there in your position and I did not have someone like this to tell me what to expect. And my goal is just to help you to see maybe what you will experience in the next maybe in less than 2 months. Okay. Again, hope this video helps you, and God bless. Bye.